There are 5 decisions that separate the man stuck in the ruins from the man who walks out of them. Not 5 steps, not 5 habits, 5 moves. In the next 8 minutes, you're going to get those 5 moves and a 30-day mission to live like that man starting today. But first, let me paint you a picture of what life looks like when you make those 5 moves. Here's the dream outcome. It's 5:45 a.m. You wake up. Your chest is quiet. No panic, no dread. You know exactly what this week looks like. You know where your money is. You know what you're going to do with your day. And here's the part that matters. You trust yourself. You move through your morning with intention. You show up for your kids without exhaustion. You handle money without shame. At night, you put down your phone on purpose, and your brain actually lets you sleep. That man right there, grounded, clear, steady, that's the man you're becoming. But right now, man, I know where you might be. You wake up at 4 a.m., possibly earlier, and your brain won't shut off. You're spinning about past decisions. You're worried you're failing your kids. You see a message from your ex, and it lands like a punch in the chest. And you're thinking, when does this get easier? Here's the truth. It doesn't get easier by waiting. It gets different when you become a different man. You know when this really started to change for me? There was a morning I pulled into the gym parking lot. I just sat there. The engine was off, hands on the wheel, zero desire to go in. Everything in me wanted to drive home, crawl back into bed, and scroll my way through the morning like it never happened. And I remember thinking, if I leave right now, I'm training myself to be the man who bails on himself when it's hard. So I made a deal with myself. Today, for the next 60 minutes, I'm going to live like a rebuilt man. Not forever, just 1 hour. I got out of the car, I did the workout, nothing magical happened, no movie moments or PRs for that day. But afterwards, I walked out of the gym a little bit more like the man I wanted to be, not the man who pulled into the parking lot. And that's what these 5 moves are all about. Not perfection, not a makeover. Just you choosing to live like the rebuilt man, one decision at a time. So move 1. After 8 p.m., you don't respond anymore. The first move the rebuilt man makes is simple. After 8 p.m., you don't make decisions or have heavy conversations. That's it. When something lands hard after 8 p.m., you say to yourself, I'll respond to this tomorrow. I don't make decisions or have heavy conversations at night anymore. After 8 p.m., protect your sleep. Lead tomorrow. When you're tired, your brain goes into fight or flight. You're reactive. You make worse decisions. You text things you don't mean. You might even snap at your kids. One boundary changes that. And in doing so, your sleep improves. Your reactivity drops. You think clearly again. You don't need more willpower. After 8 p.m., you just need the rule. Move 1 is this one simple decision. Now move 2, you're going to write down your 30-day vision. The rebuilt man knows exactly what he's building, and not in 5 years, but in 30 days. Here's what you do tonight. Write down 3 simple lines. 1, your morning. I'm going to wake up at this time. I'm clear about my priorities. I move with intention. 2, your money. I check my account once a week. I know where it goes. I move a small amount to savings on purpose. And 3, your evening. I put my phone down at 8 p.m. I sleep without spinning. My kids see a steady dad. That's it. That's your 30-day vision. Not perfect, not fixed, just clear. Clear beats perfection every time. Read that plan every morning, because when you know what that man's day looks like, your decisions get a lot simpler. Now move 2, that's the written version. Move 3 is 4 daily non-negotiables. The man who rebuilt himself doesn't have 20 habits. He has 4 non-negotiables. These are the same things every day. Here's the exact framework. Non-negotiable number 1 is your body. You just need 20 minutes here. A run, a walk, gym, maybe even a cold plunge. This proves I respect myself. Non-negotiable number 2, connection. One touch point. Call or text your kids, or a real check-in with someone who matters. This proves I lead from love. Non-negotiable number 3 is your money. One money move. Check your account, move a small amount into savings, or pay one bill on time. This proves I trust myself with money. Now, non-negotiable number 4 is a boundary. Protect your 8 p.m. cutoff. Or say no to something that doesn't serve you. Or have one calm, clear conversation. This proves I protect my nervous system. 4 daily proofs. That's the rebuild. Do these 4 every day for 30 days. And you're not trying to be a better man. You're becoming one. So here's the challenge, man. Treat the next 30 days like your personal rebuild camp. Not a punishment. A mission. For 30 days, you're going to live like a rebuilt man before your life catches up. That's it. Move number 4. One small win written down at the end of each day. The rebuilt man asks, what's one small proof I have that I'm becoming him? And he writes it down every night. You didn't want to train, but you went to the gym anyways. Write it down. You wanted to fire off a text, but you waited until morning. Write it down. You checked your bank account instead of avoiding it. Write it down. Your kid asked a hard question and you stayed present. Write it down. By day 30, you have 30 receipts that you're not the same man you were. Move 4 is this nightly win. Move 5, take one action before you feel ready. The biggest lie is, I'll move when I'm ready. I'll change when I feel better. I'll rebuild when things calm down. But the man who rebuilt himself does something different. He moves while he is scared. He changes while he's still hurting. He rebuilds while that house is still messy. Because he knows you don't become a different man by waiting. You become a different man by acting like him now. So before you close this video, pick one action you're going to take today. Maybe that's set your 8 p.m. boundary, write your 30-day vision, or do one non-negotiable. Whatever you choose, the rebuilt man moves before he feels ready. That one action is proof, and that proof is the start. Maybe you're ready for something more. And if so, take the 30-day mission. So here's the challenge, man. Treat the next 30 days like your personal rebuild camp. Not a punishment, a mission. For 30 days, you're going to live like the rebuilt man before your life actually catches up. That's 4 non-negotiables a day. One small win written down every night. That's it. Not perfect days, just 30 days of proof. So before you close this video, pick one action you're going to take today. And if you want to turn this from information into something you feel in your bones, give yourself one stretch day this week. That's right. Pick a day where you go all in on these 5 moves. You wake up when you said you would. You hit your body work right on time. You do the money move you've been avoiding. You make the hard call. You shut it down at 8 p.m. You write down your win. Treat that day like your private boot camp. So when your head hits the pillow that night, you know what it feels like to live as the rebuilt man. You're not broken beyond repair. You're in the middle of becoming. And every day you make one of these 5 moves, protect your night, write your vision, hit your non-negotiables, capture your wins, move before you feel ready. That's not just effort. That's evidence. Evidence that you're the man who walks out of the ruin. The grounded father, the steady man, the one who led himself through the hardest thing he's ever faced. That's who you're becoming. Drop a here in the comments. Just one word so you know you're not doing this alone. And if you're ready to lock in these 5 moves with other men who are actually doing the work, I run a weekly live webinar starting this January. You come in with one problem you've been avoiding. How do I talk to my ex without losing my mind? How do I set a boundary without feeling like the bad guy? Why can't I sleep even when I'm exhausted? And in 30 minutes, you leave with these three things. One decision for this week, one non-negotiable locked in for the next 7 days, and one boundary scripted so you're not guessing in the moment. No fluff, no theory, just you, me, and men who are rebuilding. The link is in the description below. Grab your spot today. And if you're thinking, okay, these 5 moves make sense, but what do I actually do when my ex texts me at 9 p.m. and I'm about to lose it? Watch the Rebuilt Man Under Pressure next if that's you. In that video, you'll see exactly how to use these moves when life hits hard. With money, conversations, co-parenting, blow-ups, and late night triggers. So you don't just know the moves, you know how to run them when it counts. You're not done, brother. You're just in the middle of a rebuild. Make one move today. That's all it takes to start living as the man you came here to be.